Today I want to tell you about something really fun that we just did for one of our clients. She called me up one day and said, you know, my husband and I, we're both working really long hours. We just love to travel, but we haven't had a minute to even think about a trip, but it's way long overdue. We'd love to go away for a long weekend, and you know, would that be something you might be interested in? You know, without giving you a whole lot of ideas, would you be able to put together a trip for us? And we said, absolutely, that'd be a lot of fun. You know, she gave us a couple parameters. Here's a few dates that would work for us. We'd love to fly American Airlines because we both have good status on there, but we definitely want to fly direct. I don't want to spend a lot of time up in the air since we're just going for the weekend. Here's a couple cities that we've recently been to, but beyond that, you know, take it away. So we sat down and looked at the American Airlines route map from their city and found a few really good places. So Heather chose to explore Boston, and I chose New York City. There's always something great to do in New York City, and we both came up with some, you know, some very specific flights that would work. Prices were about the same, and then chose 2 or 3 hotels that would work really well. That were located in a good place, got good reviews. Then we started looking at some of the things to do and give her a list of some of the ideas that we could put together: a sunset cruise. Even a cooking class, things like that. We presented that back to them. They talked about it for overnight, came back and said, we'd love to do Boston. So Heather won that little competition between the two of us. And so we then did a deep dive on Boston and locked in the flights and the hotel and really said, let's really give them some great things to do. What's there to do in Boston that they would really like? We know they like to explore and like to walk around and do sightseeing, go to museums and, you know, the arts and those kinds of things. They're also really, they're both good cooks. So with that in mind, you know, Boston has a really great Italian section. It's their own version of Little Italy. It's called the North End. And if you've ever been to Boston, you know there's some great Italian food up there. We also put together a cooking class for them. I knew that'd be something that they would enjoy. And they loved it and had a great time. It was a 3-hour course. They got to have, you know, make pasta, 2 or 3 different kinds of pastas, dessert, tiramisu dessert, and of course they got to enjoy eating it after the class was wrapping up. Sat outside. They said the weather was perfect. They really had some really great weather that weekend, able to walk all over. And anyway, they just came back. They brought back Italian cookies from Boston, brought back a lot of memories and took a lot of pictures, sent some pictures over to us, and they had a great time. So we really want to do some things like that again. That was a lot of fun to put together, and the enjoyment that the clients felt from the work that we did was really satisfying. So let us come up with some ideas for you and hope to do the same kind of thing for you that we did for them.